Hi there and welcome to another Budget Model Railways video. So this is an update on my very small layout, my 7.5 inch radius that we did the other week, which we sort of called the world's smallest 00 round and round layout, which I'm sure it's getting near. And as you can see, we've done rather a lot of progress. So I had a few evenings, a few bits of time spare. It might be worth saying how I get a lot of my building done. I do it in lots of 10 or 15-minute bursts. So like making a hill, I can cut a hill out in 10 minutes and then leave it. And then when I get another 10 minutes, I paint it. And then when I get another 10 minutes, I grass it. Rather than having very long hour and a half sessions, which I guess a lot of us would find difficult to fit in. The only exception was the coaches, where I'll just move them out a bit so you can see them. So these are our 3D printed short four-wheel coaches. I'm rather pleased with the colour scheme. I call it apple green and custard. Doug calls it slug and custard, so slug and custard it is. So I'm rather pleased with them. I've painted them very nicely, put windows in and so on. And these, of course, were designed for this layout. This is the actual layout they were designed for, because they're the only thing short enough to fit in there. Now, we've also got a slightly different goods shed, because I started building the super quick goods shed and it was going to be too big. And this is one that was lying around. It came off, I don't think I ever filmed it, but I made a European layout and this was made for it. Now, by sheer good fortune, as you can see, it fits exactly. Could have been tailor-made. So that's gone straight on there. That saved a lot of work. Now, my just make it technique did catch me out a little bit, because I plonked it down and then when I moved the wagons in, they hit the roof here, because of course it was designed for HO. But it was relatively simple. I lifted it, cut a bit of roof beam away and it fitted. So we've now got the station on there and the station area done. Nice and simple again. Brick paper. Oh, I got a bit of rubbish there. Brick paper. Sides on a bit of cereal card, bit of Metcalf tarmac sheet and Metcalf platform edgings, some fences just off old layouts. By sheer good luck, I got the angle on the ramp just right to fit a piece of angled ramp, so that fits rather nicely. Stone wall there, that again came from one of our other exhibition layouts. I've got, to add some details, I've got cows in a field there. And then over this side, we've got our whole wooded area. There's actually 8 trees there, which I'm rather pleased with on such a small layout. It really sets the scene. So these are polystyrene hills again. I'm going to do a little video at some point how we did those, and trees stuck in. But that really creates a really nice wooded scene there for the loco to run through. Now the back scenes are what I had lying around. They're the usual Pico ones, but they suffice. They do really nicely. And the back scene that they're on is a bit of melamine board. Now this actually has got a bit of history, because this was one of the first layouts that I ever built, and you can actually see some of the ballast here. Right back at the very beginning, I did how to build a layout for £35, and this was the baseboard. It was in the shed and it was the only thing I had that fitted. Now it is a bit heavy duty, but the point is on such a small layout it doesn't really matter. Now then, what I've also done is I've added a piece of wood to the front here, because to be honest, I needed another ½ inch just to get this lovely long fence along the bottom on. And that'll also give me something to put the name and so on. So quite a bit gone on there. It's very nearly finished, to be honest. Little level crossing. I've got to just tidy it up a bit with some paint, but that's just painted cardboard. And again, the gates are off previous layouts. So as always, everything is pretty much recycled. And so there's quite a lot going on. I'm more than pleased with this layout. So I can effectively run a goods train. I can do quite a bit of shunting if I do a good mixed train, or I can run my little passenger train all on the same layout. And I think that's a really rather nice looking layout. It is, at the end of the day, a model railway. I have got a station and a goods shed and a signal box and a level crossing, and I can run goods trains and passenger trains through the countryside. You know, somebody said to me, oh, well, it's a bit limited. It's not really a model railway. I disagree. I could sit and run trains on here. I could probably shunt for about ½ an hour if I wanted to, or I can just watch the trains go around. And it's now something like 16 inches wide by 2.5 feet long. So that would fit anywhere. So I'm more than a little pleased with that. And what I'll do now is I'll just show some film of the locos running. There's obviously bits of work to do, but this is being exhibited in 10 days time, and this has taken me just over a week to build. So again, hasn't really cost me very much, hasn't taken very long, looks rather nice. So I think this absolutely epitomises what we're all about at Budget Model Railways. But enough of me talking, thank you for watching, and let's see some trains running. Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.